Welcome to That Board Game Show. My name is Hein van Heerden, and today I'd like to show you Rings Up. Rings Up is a great family game where you interact, quickly do things with your pieces, and have lots of family laughter. My family and I really enjoyed playing this game. Let me show you the skills you'll get playing it. Rings Up is a great family game. It is geared towards 2 to 6 players and only takes about 10 minutes to be played. It's earmarked for 6 years and older, but trust me, adults can play this game as well. Rings Up comes with the following components. Each player starts with 2 sets of colored rings, red, yellow, green, blues, and there's a set of cards which indicates various numbers on it. In this particular case, you will see that there's a green butterfly, which is marked number 1. Then we've got a red butterfly with number 2, yellow with 3, and a blue butterfly with 4. Now, each of these cards have got various depictions on them, but the numbers is the key here in the sequence that they run. So the idea of the game is that you would take from your table the various rings that makes up the combinations that you see on the cards. So in this case, we're starting with number 1. So the person's going to grab the number 1 and stick a ring and stick it onto his thumb. Then he'll move over to the number 2, which is the red. Then he'll move to number 3, which is the yellow. And finally, he'll move over to number 5. Once he's succeeded in getting the color combination correctly, he shouts, "Rings up!" And he declares to the rest of the table that he has managed to get that combination done before everybody else. His reward for succeeding first is to grab that card and keep it with him on his side. The first person that succeeds in getting 7 cards is the winner of the game. That is Rings Up. Very simple. Let me show you again. So I'll just place my rings back on the table. I take the next card, I turn it around. In this case, I've got a clock. Now I have to match exactly what we've got there. 1, yellow, 2, red, 3, blue, green, 4, 5, red, yellow, green, 6. Then 7 is yellow. Rings Up! I've got it. That's the combination that's matching the card. That's my card. As you can see, Rings Up is a game where you get visual perception on the numbers and the colors that is represented on your card. It gets the child to look at the colors, focus, and give attention to where is which number depicted. And not all the numbers are always there. You don't always have 7 numbers. In the first example, I only had 4. And in this particular example, I have 7. So the child has to really focus on what he's busy doing and quickly put that into action. So you get processing speed involved into it as well. Rings Up is a really fun game, one that the entire family can play together. There are multiple variations in which you can play Rings Up. Let me show you one of the other ways. Firstly, I'll place my rings back on the table. Now, the idea is to grab and put rings onto your 4 fingers where the 2 colors do not match on the same finger. So I'm going to put any 2 random colors onto that finger, any 2 random colors on this finger, and so forth. The idea is that each finger must not contain the duplication in the color. Right, are you ready? Now we're going to start. Flip over the next card. What have we got? 1 to 6. Great. Green is number 1. So I grab number green. That goes first. Number 2, blue. Number 3, yellow. Oops, where's the yellow? Where's the yellow? Where's the yellow? Red. I've got to get a red in there. A 5 is a yellow. It's on the wrong finger. Drop. Doesn't matter. There. And 6 is red. And there. Rings Up. I've got it. As you can see, playing it in this variation is quite tricky because you're moving these rings from your fingers through to your thumb. It's a little bit more cumbersome, but it's a good way for adults and children to engage together. The child can play from the table because it's quite easy for him. And the adult can stick it onto his fingers, which makes it a little more challenging for the adult. My family and I really enjoyed playing Rings Up. Thank you for watching That Board Game Show. See you soon.